What I don't hear being talked about now is why. Why is it such a turn on?
Violence?
Yeah, in terms of the kids going, whether it's on the Nintendo or the film. Why is that such a turn on?
I don't know. I really don't. You know, I mean, would you just know that in a sense, there are a lot of people stepping forward saying, look, it's not having the kind of impact that the video games and all of those things are not necessary. Jerry Levin said the other day in a speech, you know, that it's not quite as clear-cut as we all seem to rush to say, you know, in terms of this direct link between violence and then in terms of movies and video games and then these acts of violence. On the other hand, you know, there does seem to be this incredible sense of repetition. People see things or they read about them. They see about Littleton and then they begin to think and, you know, and they begin to try to copycat in one way or the other. So clearly there's some kind of imitation taking place in our society. Let me take you way back, if I can, to why you always want to be an actor?
No, never thought about it.
Really?
Really. And when you said, "Let me take you way back,"
that's a way back. Yeah, I did.
That's way back.
I remember. But it is. I'm back to the '60s.
Oh no! I was born in 1937, and one of my first memories is about during the Second World War. They put a little piano. We were kind of very lower middle class, but somehow my father was so proud to get an upright piano, and they put it in front of me when I was about 5 or 6, and I was told, you're gonna have piano lessons. It wasn't a question, and I started practicing piano, and I guess I had some talent for it. And by the time I was 11 or 12, we were in Los Angeles, and I studied at the Los Angeles Conservatory of Music. By the time I got into high school, I tried to get away from classical music and form a jazz or be in a jazz group. I didn't have the talent that those other kids had, and I suddenly had my little breakdown when I was about 16 or 17. I said, that's it, no more piano. It had been most of my life. And coupled with the fact that I was not a good student, I probably would have been termed ADD today. In those days, they just called it, he's a daydreamer.